Hello and welcome. Today we're going to talk about candle magic. It's a simple tool accessible to everyone. It's also a powerful one. And stay tuned for a funny story, including me, my laptop, and candles. I'm going to tell you two main mistakes that beginners do, how to set an intention, what colors you should choose for your purposes, and how you can add it into your daily routine, your spiritual practices, in any activities that you'd like. Let's begin. Firstly, as I already told, everyone can do this. Whether you're just starting to learn something about magical side of the world, or you consistent in your practice, in your witchcraft, in your spiritual journey, and you will add something new, the candle magic is something to consider. In this video, I would cover the basics. I won't be talking about any special spells. I won't be covering the topic of making your own candles. I will tell you simple ways to connect with your candles so they would help you with whatever topic you're working on now. Because the main thing while working with candles is your intention. The thing with candles is that it's not just a candle, it's a small recreation of a fire, of an open fire. And fire is a very powerful element. Fire has two powers. First, to transform, and second, to destroy. And that is why candle magic is working, because you use these two powers of fire in your advantage with your intention. And your intention is incredibly powerful. Even with your daily life, your intention is the thing that sets you on a chosen path. When you set your intention and your attention is fully aligned with that intention, then everything's coming together. When you're choosing your candles, you better choose ones from beeswax. The reason why candles from beeswax is better for rituals because those are more natural. Of course, if you are not able to find something like this, you can also use basic candles from the store. Maybe some of you think that it should come from some witch or some special craft shop, and please don't be afraid to use just normal things that you have in online shops, in your local store. Don't be afraid to use those for your magic rituals. It's just about setting intention, again I would say it and I'd say it more, and also about cleansing your tools, your artifact before working with them. Now I'm going to explain meanings of colors and the situations when you would maybe like to use a candle this color to help you. First color is red. It's about your life energy, your sexual energy. If you feel drained of energy, you can put this candle and set an intention that I am putting this candle so it would help me regain my energy. And then you can do a meditation looking at a candle. You can do journaling about what you think drained your energy, how you would get that energy back. Or you can put an intention to feel sexier with yourself or for your partner. Then you put a candle, you set an intention that I wanna feel really sexy, I wanna let out my inner passionate woman, and then you can make massage for yourself. You can do your makeup, do your hair with this candle attracting this needed energy to you, and you're doing the thing that you already planned to do. That's the best thing about candle magic. The next color is yellow. Yellow is about everything intellectual and creative, but also about inner power. So if you feel stuck in your creative work, you can take a candle, yellow one, set an intention that I'm putting this candle so all the great ideas would come to me, and then you light a candle, put it aside and start painting or writing or whatever it is you're doing. And about inner power, if you don't feel brave enough for something, you can take this and set an intention to connect with your inner center, to gain your inner power to the surface, because it is somewhere deep within you. And also it would work great if you take a yellow candle and you take a red one. If you feel drained of energy, you feel weak, you don't feel confident enough, then you can take two of those, especially if you have these small thin candles. You can twist them to get both energies attracted to you. And of course you can do same with bigger candles. You can just light a yellow one and a red one. No one is limiting you. Just be very mindful of your intention. What is it that you need? What energy you want to attract? And then it will work. Next color is green one. Green is a known color of abundance. It's the color of money. And you can use it if you would like a salary raise on your job. You can put a candle, you can set an intention that I feel capable and worthy of a salary raise. And then you start doing your job, or then you start writing an email to your boss about this salary raise. And it also would attract needed energies to make it go smoother. Also, it would be great to not set a special way in which you'll get your money. If you feel like you need more resources, try to imagine resources coming from different sources. So it could be your salary, it could be from your hobby, it could be a gift from a partner or from family member. Try to imagine these possibilities while lighting the candle, and then it would attract more different resources in some ways that you maybe didn't even think about. And I will remind you again that don't go from a place of lacking something. So if you lack resources, don't think about that. Try to set an intention in a positive way, because your thoughts attract energy, and energy attracts things in your life. That's why it's great to think about intention, to really put work, put effort in your attention. Because when you start think about that more, I want more possibilities, I want more resources, more money, more friends, more love, whatever you need, more inspiration, then you start seeing it in the world around you. And when you notice that, so even if you lighted a candle and some small amount of money came and you're like, oh, whatever, I could have get that without any magic. No, you should notice that, and then you attract even more of it. And the more you think about this, the more opportunities would come into your mind, the more ideas you'll get, and the more opportunities would come from outside. So when you're working towards your goals in the material world, the world working towards meeting your needs, giving your ideas a great way to come to life. So I hope you feel inspired, and candles just a small step towards wherever you dream about. Next color is blue. As you can see, it's the least amount that I have. It's because that's about calmness and mindfulness. And I use it a lot in my sessions with clients, because nowadays people feel a lot of anxiety. People feel uncertain, people feel angry. That's why at the beginning of the session, I set an intention to calm down, to ground my client with blue candles. And you can do this for yourself. That would be a really great part of the evening ritual. So if you have any kind of evening ritual, if you do some yoga, if you read a book, write your gratitude journal, you can light a candle while doing this. And you can set an intention for both the candle and your practice. So for example, I set a candle and I say, I set an intention to be calm and present in this evening and in my life in general, and I would light a candle and I would take a book with the same intention. I am reading now to calm my nerves, to get ready for sleep, and then it would have bigger effect comparing to doing the same thing without an intention. Next we have purple, which I don't have at home now. The purple color is about connecting with the divine, connecting with your higher self, connecting with your intuition. At least for me, it's also a color of magic and witchcraft. So again, you can add it to any ritual that you already have. Just set an intention that through this candle you connect with your higher selves, with your guiding spirits, and you're asking them to make your ritual stronger. The fire that you light on purple candle might be this channel between the part of you that's here in your body on earth and the part of you which is somewhere else, we don't know, with your higher selves and with spirits that guide you. Then there is a black candle, which I also don't have a lot. That's the color that for cleansing energies. That's a great thing if you had a really bad day, if someone disappointed you. You can set an intention to cleanse your energy, to get rid of negativity. You can set an intention to let go of your negativity. Because again, you can't say, I don't want these negative thoughts, I don't want this negative energy. The intention should be something that you're going forward to, not something you're going away from. And the one color that's left, it's a white color. I also finished all of my white candles because it's a color of purity, it's the color of balance, it's the color of peace, and it works great with other colors. It can also be used for cleansing, especially if you don't have black candles around. And the last part of that video, don't make these two mistakes. Mistake number one cost me my laptop. Never, and I mean never, leave your candle out without your attention. That's good that it cost me my laptop and not my whole apartment. But the thing that happened to me, I put a candle near my laptop while meditating. So my laptop was open, my candle was nearby, and it started melting towards my laptop. When I opened my eyes from the meditation, I have wax all over my laptop. And later, my husband helped me disassemble the laptop, and he showed me that the wax was inside the whatever computer things are inside of the laptop, and it started working worse and worse. Eventually it stopped working, probably because of the wax that got into it. So even if it's a small fire, it's still very dangerous and it has the power to destroy. The little spill of wax over your table or even your laptop is not that dangerous, but the candle can fall or some little wind can put it to paper or fabric from your curtains. So if you want to meditate with candle, meditate on the fire. If you want to go out of the room for more than 2 minutes, then you can put off the fire and then you can set it on again when you're back. Keep your eyes on the fire. And the next important thing, don't use any magic at all, not just the candle magic, to other people without them knowing and asking you. People have different views on that, but I'll share my opinion. We all have a free will. You have a free will to choose your destination in life, and others have their free will also. And if a person didn't ask you to do something with their energy, if a person didn't agree on your doing something with their energy, then it could be dangerous, first of all, for you to try to engage with their energy field. Because you never know, that person might have powerful spiritual guide who would knock you off maybe with some illness for a week or may cause you some bad luck. You never know how it might turn, and there is a good reason to use it just on yourself. When you transform yourself, when you transform your energy field, the things around you start to change too, because we live in the system. The people who we talk with, They read our energy, they mirror our energy back to us. So if someone did something bad for you or annoyed you, do a cleansing on yourself. Don't call anything bad on them. If you want someone to love you, if you want to catch someone's eye, then don't try to work on them to notice you. Manifest this sexual energy, attracting energy. Feel centered, feel present, feel good in your body, and then the right people would pay attention for you. Because again, the life has so many different opportunities for you that you might not even think about. So it's better to focus on yourself and the things that you want and give life an opportunity to bring it to you in any way possible. And you might want to add the safest and the best way for you, because life also has some jokes when we make our wishes. You should be aware of that. That was it. All the basics of the candle magic. Like this video so more wonderful people would see it. If you want more tips on basic magic on your spiritual journey, please subscribe to that channel. And if you have any question, feel free to leave them in the comments. I would answer them. Maybe I would get new ideas for videos from that. So take care, and I hope to see you soon.